You know what I did like from yesterday?
What's that?
Tua wasn't even close to getting hit.
Nope. No, I thought that looked good. It was a good. I mean, like, look, if you're going to give him one drive, getting that many plays is definitely a good thing, right?
As a man, wait, you know what's amazing? And credit to the offense for a team that was designed on explosiveness
Yep.
to have that drive where they methodically move the ball down the field with not a whole lot of mistakes means that offensively they're getting there because that's hard to do. There's a rule on defense. If you can get a team to have 10 or more plays on a drive, they'll screw it up before you will.
Well, the Dolphins yesterday, they played to a 24-24 tie.
That
Let's
just
get
sounds
to
funny. I played in the tie in college and it sucked. No overtime.
let's get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral VW just broke the rules of gravity. Prices are falling so fast, we're checking for a crater. Volkswagen price like they lost their minds. Doral VW. Buckle up. No one sells for less. No one. The Miami Dolphins also, we got apologies. Apologies all around for the Friday practice. Terrell Dodson and Jordan Brooks for their little in-fight scuffle. They're good. Everybody's good.
Yeah, that's
They're
football,
good.
man. Like I'm sports is the only thing in life where you can get in a fist fight with a guy and go have a beer with him afterwards or go eat dinner. I've done it. We squash it, get over it, have some fun because you're on the same team. It's a little bit different now because people are very, very, very petty now.
Yeah, people can hold a grudge. They squashed it in the locker room.
Now, hold on.
But
If both parties that are involved in a skirmish get a shot off, that's equal, and then you squash the beef, everybody's cool because everybody
oh,
got.
everybody, nobody could take the loss or nobody could
Nobody,
take the win.
but we know, Leroy, we know if somebody got manhandled or got the better of the other opponent. That
Yeah.
other opponent's not getting that. Yeah, that
No,
they
dude.
squash it. They may
No.
squash it,
I'm
but
telling you, they squash it.
A la
uh,
Bobby
A fight
Portis,
is a practice fight
Miritich.
is just a
yeah.
practice fight. You ain't even think about who win or lose. It's just a fight.
But
Dray-
the rest of the team know who won.
No, they don't. No, it don't. They don't think like that. I'm
Draymond
telling you.
Green punched Jordan Poole to the Wizards.
And I'm telling you, those players remember when they make fun, they crack jokes. Hey, boy, JP, you better not let me get Draymond. And then all of a sudden, it's and he's like there, mean mugging and
Yeah,
upset. Yeah, yeah.
basketball's a little bit different because in a lot of cases, you faking tough. You ain't really coming to blows. But in football, a fight just break out and you just deal with it, right? Sometimes it's like, man, I'm sorry, I'm tired, cranky, coach on me. No problem, man. We got it, right? And I was probably more feisty than anybody, but I didn't get in a whole bunch of fights. You know what I mean? And I tell you, all the time. Like Marco sent that thing about John Randall, the podcast. Did y'all see it? Did you see it?
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. He's
And
just
and I replied, what part of what I would tell you about John Randall would lead you to believe this is not possible? Right? But guess what? He was being consistent with who he was. And if I have a problem with John Randall, that's a Leroy problem. That ain't a John Randall problem. And so you gotta, even though you might get into fights or shoving matches or whatever, I understood that. I was good with that. But yeah, you're gonna get into fights. Because here's what happens. A lot of times your coach will yell at you if something don't go right because they trying to get you in the right position. but you might have a deal or you might talk something out with one of your players on the team and say, look, I know we're supposed to do it this way, but if I'm guarding, say, so on defense, if I'm attached to this guy, just let me stay with him and you just go get my guy, right? Because switching it leaves two guys open. It's just a common sense thing, a big boy football play or decision or whatever, all in the context of getting it done. What if your guy don't follow up? Then you get yelled at because that's your guy, and you looking at him as like, yo, man, what's up? Right? And
Well,
then y'all get into it.
Yeah, and I guess what Teron Armstead, who I mean, this guy has no hobby.
Is he a coach?
I thought the same thing. I'm like, what so Teron Armstead went to the joint practice. He's got his podcast that he's doing now, but he explained that the Bears were taking liberties on some of their hits on defense, and that Jordan Brooks, he didn't take too kindly to that, and so he wanted the Dolphins defense to get in on the Bears offense a little bit more, and so Dodson didn't give enough of a hit, and he's like, hey, let's pick it up a little bit, and one thing led to another, and
and guess what? You know what that is? That's leading your team, because guess what? If that was a UD situation and somebody push your star and you dead on the court and nobody go and defend their guy, UD gonna have some words with him, right?
Oh yeah,
that's right. So that's setting the tone, not to letting your team get pushed around, and that physicality got to start somewhere. So I 100% agree with what happened, right? And then after it's all said and done, they can have a conversation and move forward, right? That's it. Look, we got a standard here. We're trying to do things a certain way. We can't let our guys on the other side of the ball get punked and we don't do nothing.
Well, that's what everybody was saying. Like all people boots on the ground. Omar Kelly, we had him on Game Day Uncensored yesterday, and he was saying he felt like the Dolphins got jumped basically by the Bears. The Bears were taking liberties, and Tua had one of his worst practices ever
because the receivers were getting pushed around.
The receivers are getting pushed around. Little extra stuff on Jalen Waddle, which they said he got hurt. Reason why he didn't play yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And but I don't know what for the Dolphins standpoint, it's tough because it's like you can't whine about it. You're already looked upon as the soft team.
You got to reply pressure. That's all, and that's why there's going to be guys on the team that are going to lead you down that path. Now, I will say this. When you think about Ben Johnson, right? And you think about where he came from, and you think about the manner in which they did business.
Yep.
That's the first thing he's coming over there with. Biting ankles, biting kneecaps.
Biting kneecaps.
He's coming with that same attitude. So you best believe that once everybody has deemed your team to be soft, the only way you're going to get out of it is having a lot of street fights to let them know you're not tough. That's the only way it's going to happen. And so you're going to have to be the aggressor at times. You're going to have to be the bullies at times so people don't come in there thinking they can push you around. Now, again, goal line, short yardage was not good yesterday. And that is the ultimate test of masculinity, right? 22 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Right. And but that's the thing is, like, I don't think you can get back at a team that if you feel like they took liberties in a practice, I don't really feel like the first preseason game is the environment to get back at anybody because you're going to play a series.
No, you do it at practice though.
Yeah, but they're not going to practice. They're not practicing again. Who are they going to get their get back on? The Lions?
But this was happening, and what I'm saying is this was happening in practice.
Yeah.
Jordan Brooks called it out because he saw it happening to his offense. He was like, yo, You see how they bringing it over there? We got to hit them that way, right? So that's going to take a while until that message is clear. And if it means that Jordan Brooks got to fight everybody on defense, if he is the leader, what needs to be done needs to be done. But you ain't going to get tougher letting yourself get punked. You're not going to get tougher getting pushed around. So, and guess what? Every team is looking at the Dolphins thinking, we can just push them around.
So you think that Mike McDaniel's got to go there and he's got to slap Dan Campbell right in the face when he gets
Mike, here.
That is the ultimate, by the way.
To be clear, and I'm going to say this, Mike McDaniel doesn't have anything to do with this.
He's got to snuff Dan Campbell.
People think he does. People think that's a reflection of him.
It is, but I would tell you that the players understand the physicality of football. The players understand when you getting pushed around, right? And you make that announcement to the rest of the guys on your side of the ball that say, hey, enough is enough. And that is going to change it. Mike McDaniel could make some changes with, the play calling and situational stuff or whatever. But the mindset and the attitude has to come from the players who are tired of getting punked.
I don't want anything getting proven in the preseason, though. I want everybody.
When you going to prove it?
What about
in the regular season?
Wait.
I don't want it proven now.
Hey,
nothing has to be proven right now.
Hey, Vlad, let me tell you why you can't do it in practice, right? I'm going to tell you why.
Why not?
Because you ask a running back or wide receiver, what is the biggest insult that a guy could do to you after you get tackled? The mush and walking over you, right?
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Right. And a lot of times they'll do that because they think you ain't got nothing to come back with. Oh, you soft. What you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying.
You got to set the tone now. Otherwise, every team you play is going to try to push you around.
This is why I respected the way they played yesterday.
Right.
Even though we all know the game plan was generic and bland, there was a mindset of like, we're not about to get punked by these guys.
Right.
I did see plenty of linemen get bowled over and Quinn Ewers giving up a fumble. Like it's not like the Dolphins played the manliest team in the world.
No. But see,
let them bowl you over and then talk trash to you. And
don't take single plays and make it the whole message, right? So if I'm Mike McDaniel, when we go watch film today or whenever or tomorrow, whenever they watch film, I'm going to take 20 of the most physical plays on both sides of the ball, special teams. And then I'm going to say, this game, I want this to be 30. This game, I want it to be 35.
Okay, but the counterpoint to that would be the Bears didn't play their starters. So, like, you're not
don't matter.
You didn't play anybody.
I don't care.
Anybody who whooped your ass wasn't there.
But I mean, you got pushed around by second stringers? It's even more insulting.
Stop it. Come on, Tobin.
What do you mean? Like, what have you gotten proven? Nothing got proven yesterday.
Okay, wait, so this is not, you're not proving nothing to them. You're proving something to how you're going to do business from now moving forward.
You got to let the league know, Tobin. Listen, you know what I want this week, Tobin? I want, if there's a fight between the Lions and the Dolphins, I want both coaches to go break it up, and I want Mike McDaniel to jump on Dan Campbell's back and put him in a rear naked chokehold.
He's going to get spiked into the ground.
A rear naked chokehold.
Hey,
he could get spiked to the ground, but at least his team will see, holy crap, even our coach is fighting. Come on. That's not gonna
before it gets to the coach,
before
it gets to the coach, you got to get through everybody on the team. That's the responsibility of other players.
Could you imagine Dan Campbell getting choked out by Mike McDaniel?
I think what Mike McDaniel needs to do is be like, he needs to go, go get him.
No, come on.
He needs a champion like Game of Thrones.
Nah, Mike McDaniel got to get knocked out. No, I mean, if he's got to fight, I'm just saying, he doesn't got to get knocked out. But if I'm going to believe you, If you're supposed to lead me, I gotta see you.
He's gonna
I
get.
gotta see you get in the fire as
He's
well.
gonna get hammer fisted into the turf.
I don't care. I respected him for getting into the skirmish last week, even though Teron Armstead had to be there. But I respected that
Why doesn't Teron Armstead have a hobby by now?
because you know what's happening. This guy's probably feeling the best he's felt in over the last 7 years of his life. He still wants to be involved without being physically involved. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't be shocked in another year you hear Teron Armstead wants to make a comeback.
Oh my goodness, he needs to go have a frozen drink somewhere, and just relax.
But come on, can't you see it, bro? Can't you see Mike McDaniel? Like he starts knowing.
I could see it ending very badly for Mike McDaniel. If you're asking, how do I think he goes when he fights Dan Campbell?
Jeff Van Gundy versus Alonzo Mourning.
Benny said it perfect.
Choke him out.
Sometimes you lose a fight, but you gain respect.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not going to gain respect fighting Dan Campbell.
Damn, what?
He's not going to get.
Well, wait. First of all, Vlad. Let's be clear. Okay. You also have to know your limitations. So if Mike McDaniel run up in there and get a bap, go to sleep,
right?
Then you ain't did nothing,
right?
But not okay. No. But if he gets a punch off and he hits, I respect.
Wait, he's not going to get a punch off on the reach.
Don't care.
Dan Campbell.
If he hits him first, he gets the punch off. Come on.
So you saying sucker punching?
No, not sucker punch.
Do you think
Dan
that Mike
Campbell's not going to expect Mike McDaniel to go punch him?
Let me ask you something right now.
So if Dan Campbell gets punched and it's like, and everybody goes, ooh, then Dan Campbell's male ego is going to.
And then he's going to grab Mike McDaniel by the scruff and throw him into a tackle dummy.
Guess what? You attacked first. You hit first.
Isn't that a sucker punch?
It's not a sucker punch.
Let me ask you this.
Do
you think
wait. So you think Mike McDaniel, hold on.
Squared up.
Well, no. I got this. What you're telling me is Mike McDaniel could walk up to Dan Campbell.
I'm not saying that.
Right? And get a lick in that ain't been sneakily acquired.
Skirmish happens. Hey, get a hold of your team. No, you get a hold of your team. You get a hold of your team. I ain't taking none of this. Blah, blah, blah. A couple cuss words. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. I ain't handle. We're not taking that. Snuff him in the face. And then he gets manhandled. But guess what? He was letting you know we're not soft. We're not taking that. And then he punched him in the face. Now, if he ends up in the, some Detroit hospital, it's bad. But at least you set the tone.
This all I could see, right? One little move to the side because you're making it sound like he coming at him like Sugar Ray Leonard or somebody.
I'm not saying he's gonna leak him like Dan Campbell.
The only way McDaniel could hit him is if he snuck him.
First of all, I'm like, how much taller is Dan Campbell than Mike McDaniel? He's gonna have to. What he's gonna have to do is he's gonna have to take him down with a shin kick.
I did forget about that.
He's gonna have to shin kick him and then slap him in the face.
Or he's gonna go to swing and we're gonna do like we do our kids.
Dan Campbell's really quite taller than Mike McDaniel. Looking at the measurements.
Oh man, we'll take a break here on FM 104.3 WQAM. Back with more after this.